Yo guys, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yo guys, can you all hear me? Trying to set up my mic. Okay guys, let's get started. Let me share my screen. Okay. Good afternoon everyone. How are we all doing? So real quick guys, I want to quickly review to you guys some of the peers that I am personally monitoring for the coming week. Actually, I do this normally on Sundays, but guys, I'm going to be traveling and probably I will be busy. I won't actually be opportune to go on the live stream during the weekend. So since I'm free now, that's why I just decided to go ahead and share with you guys what I am particularly looking at. So guys, from my watch list here, as you guys can see, Europe USD is the first pair that I'm having on my watch list. So let's start off with Europe USD before any other pair, guys. So Europe USD, here we are from the daily time frame, guys. But Europe USD have been crazy lately. Europe USD have been, doing a lot of things lately. Europe USD is giving us a buy, is giving us a sell at the same time. You just need to know what you are doing if you really want to really trade Europe USD. So real quick, guys, let's dive in on this particular pair. Let's actually look at what this particular pair is really playing out. So Europe USD from the monthly time frame, guys. If you have been trading Europe USD from the monthly time frame, Europe USD is strongly bearish. If you have been following Europe USD recently, we all know that Europe USD is strongly bearish, right? So from this daily time frame, here is our monthly area of supply level. And looking at price, guys, we can see that from this daily time frame, price have reacted up from our monthly area of supply level. As we all can see, price have reacted up from our monthly area of supply level. Now, after price reacted off our monthly area of supply level, what's happening next, guys? We all can see that price started breaking from bullish to bearish. So let's look at the structure when price was heading back to our area of supply level, which is our monthly highs, lower low, higher low, higher high. And then, guys, what happened next? After price mitigate off our area of supply level, we decided to break below that previous higher low here. Price broke below this previous higher low that was from the time frame. And for us to confirm that, the higher time frame is likely looking to start changing in direction is by after mitigating of our area of interest from the higher time frame is by moving to the lower time frame to spot a choke, which other people do call it a choke, but me I just call it a break of structure to keep things simple for myself, right? Is to see a break of structure from the lower time frame. That's to actually give us a confirmation that most likely the higher time frame buyers have started changing. So probably if we are bearish, right, and we mitigate of our higher time frame area of supply, that is actually signifying that okay, sellers are what likely coming into the market. The sellers are taking over the market, right? The sellers are what taking back the market, right? So from the higher time frame, guys, we are strongly bearish. From the higher time frame, we are strongly bearish. And as you guys can see on my screen, after price reacted up from the higher time frame, what happened? We started breaking structure. We started breaking structure from the higher time frame, right? Which is the daily time frame. After price reacted up from this or what monthly area of supply. So after price break structure, what is the next thing we look out for? Area of interest, guys. Now we have a break of structure here, which this new low that was formed. After price break structure, what we potentially look out for is to see price giving us a higher low and then continue pushing lower regardless of what the direction of the market. right? Regardless with the what direction of the market. So now we have a break of structure already after price reacted from our area of supply, and we have this area of liquidity, which I actually potentially expect price should come back and sweep, which price did, and we have this fair value gap right here that we have this fair value gap right here that potentially I also expect price should come back and fill out, which is this fair value here, which price did. And looking at this upside, guys, we can see that there is no any area of supply right there that price left unmitigated. All those supply level price have what already mitigated them, right? The only supply level that price have not yet mitigated was this one that actually caused this low to be taken out, and also this low here, which was the last supply level that caused a break of structure. And if you trade support and resistance, right? If you trade pure price action, right? Actually, me, I trade supply and demand, right? If you trade support and resistance, we notice that this was a previous was resistance that becomes support. But unfortunately, this support level could not hold price to keep pushing up because we are reacting off from a very, very strong area of supply level from the monthly time frame. We have that area of support level failed, right? And then price came back, retested that area of support level, which this support level, which turns to become a resistance again. Price came back, retested that level, and what delivered this low. And now, what's happening again, guys? Price just came back to that resistance level, which is also my area of supply level. So, guys, are you seeing all the confirmations, right? Are you seeing all the confirmation? Are you guys seeing why I am so interested at that level? Are you seeing why I am so interested at that level to actually short Europe USD? Looking at this upside, there is not any area of supply level that I should what be looking at as my area of interest, because why? Everything has been retested, everything has been mitigated. So the only magnet area for me is this level here. So now, since price have already mitigated off this supply level, what am I looking for? Right? I cannot take my sell here. I love putting my stop loss at external liquidity, right? So if I should take this trade from here, that totally means my stop loss is going to be here, which is giving us like 2,917 pips. It's not making sense. This is huge. For how many risk to reward? For how many risk to reward? That's a one-to-one risk to reward. Guys, this is not trading, right? This is not trading. This is not trading at all. So what I do right here, since price is already reacting off from my strong area of supply level, which I've already given us all the confluences that is making me to call this area a strong supply level, is what I will do next is to move down to the 1 hour time frame, because this is an area of daily area of supply level. Potentially, we should look for the break of structure on the 1 hour time frame or 2 hours time frame. But on this particular trade right here, the break of structure turns to happen on the 2 hours time frame, which is giving me more confidence to hop in on this sell, which is giving me another extra confirmation that I should actually participate on this sell. So now let's step down to the 2 hours time frame. Let me show you guys what is happening from the 2 hours time frame. So when price was retracing back to our daily area of supply, we all should not forget this is a daily area of supply. When price was reversing back here, notice price action. Notice what was happening from the 2 hours time frame, which is internal structure. We have price forming higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher low, right? Higher high. Yes, we have this new higher high that was formed. We have this new higher high that was formed right here. We have this new higher high that was formed right here. So what I'm expecting next is to see a break of structure, which price did after reacting off from our, we started breaking structure from the 2 hours time frame, which we all can see. The break was not really that significant, but yes, we have a break of structure from this 2 hours time frame, because this candle was able to close below this previous higher low with the body of the candle not weak, not weak. It was not wick that break below this low. It was this candle that break this low. So this is a valid break of structure, right? This a valid break of structure, and this is my new lower low that was formed after price reacting off from our daily area of supply level. So potentially what I am waiting for before it happened was to see price push back to this area of supply level, and then this market should start dropping down, which guys we can see currently price is sitting right at our area of supply. So what we are currently waiting for next now is to see Europe USD dropping down. We should break below, another retest, another drop, another retest, another drop, another retest, another drop. This is what I am potentially looking at for on EU. And guys, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm already selling this particular pair already. I'm already I'm already selling this particular pair already. So let's see what this particular pair will, you know, play out. Remember, trading is a probability game. So if you're taking this trade, make sure you apply proper risk management, because that's the only thing that will keep you going on the chart, right? Regardless of your account size, risk management is what will prevent you from blowing your accounts early, most especially if you're on your learning stage. Risk management will actually help you not to just deposit and then burn off your money. And as an advanced trader, risk management is what we prioritize the most, right? Because this trade can be a loss, but does not mean our account has got wrecked, right? We apply proper risk management in order for us to spot another opportunity like this to actually take advantage of it. You get me, guys? So trading is a probability game. Always work with good risk management, risk what you can afford to lose, and always have it in mind that not any setup has 100% chances of playing out to our direction. So this is what I'm looking at on Europe USD. Let's see what this particular pair will deliver. So the next pair I'm looking at is GU. The next pair I'm looking at is GU. GU is not giving me uh the vibe I want, but they correlate with EU. There are pairs that correlate. GU is giving me a buy, EU is giving me a sell. The price have already reached the oversold region, the overbought region for it to start dropping down. Meanwhile, GU we still have our area of supply level, which is our monthly area of supply level that have not been yet mitigated. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So the chart this EGU, the current chart is kind of crazy, but we're also going to keep working with what price is playing out, right? But for now, I'm not really looking at this. I'm only focusing on EU. So guys, we are going to be looking at GJ as our next pair that we have on our watch list. So GJ, uh, I don't need to, go in depth anymore. You guys see from the daily, strongly bullish. We have this series of higher highs and higher lows for a, for a very, very long period of time now. For a very, very long period of time now. So currently, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Price just break above this strong daily high. All this one was internal structure. Price just break above this previous daily high, creating a new daily high that potentially we expect to see a higher low. So looking at this previous action, we notice that this demand level has been mitigated, from this opening, and this has also been mitigated. So the only area which have not yet been mitigated is this area of demand level here, which is serving as my area of interest. So now this is what I'm currently waiting for on GJ. I'm expecting price to come back and fill up this void, this imbalance here. Take out all those liquidity that are below this low right here, fill up this remaining fair value gap, and then I will be waiting for the lower time frame change of structure. You know, After price get back here, I'll be waiting for a lower time frame change of structure. Pointing towards the upside. So As price will be coming back to this area of supply demand level on the lower time frame, potentially this is what we are going to be seeing. This is why you need to understand multiple time frame analysis, right? Now, once we tapped in this area of demand level, I will be waiting for something like this, and this is what will actually allow me to hop in on this buy. Once we have this break of structure, this is a sign that the buyers are looking forward to take over the market again, because ideally the buyers are in charge of the market. The overall trend is bullish. So this actually this pullback, this current sell that is actually going on is just a minor pullback to correct price to actually come back and mitigate the institutional orders that is right here that have been not that have not yet been mitigated, right? So once they tap in this area of demand level, I expect to see buyers, coming in the market, then I wait for this pullback and ride with them. That is what I'm currently waiting for on GJ on GJ. So the next pair is LU LU. LU is a buy to sell vibe. We can see structure high, low, high, right? So now I'm expecting to see a higher low being formed. So since we are waiting for that higher low to form from the 4 hours time frame, stepping down to the 1 hours time frame or 2 hours time frame thereabout, because they are 1 hours time frame, 2 hours time frame is just an interval of an hour, right? So it's 1 hour, 2 hours is just the same, right? Depending on the one that's giving us clear price action. Which on the 2 hours time frame here we see we have higher high, higher low, price start breaking structure to the downside. Now, if market will deliver this, I will faithfully love to short this market to the downside, because once we have that lower time confirmation, this is actually signifying that the sellers are you know looking to take over the market again lower back to this demand level. We have for us to still wait for the same thing, lower time frame confirmation. We have to take our longs opportunity on NZD USD. So let's look at okay, we have gold. Gold, my mentor is actually buying from here, but I'm only interested at this level here, right? Let's look at the structure: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and we have higher high. Though the high was not candles, we signal with some few candles, right? We have price breaking above this previous higher high. You can see, right? So potentially, I'm looking at this level as an area of liquidity. Price should come and sweep that level. Okay, and then come back, mitigate gold. Most of the time, once gold has tapped in your area of interest, it just turn out to just fly and leave there. So next we have Canadian. No, I don't have any setup here. The market have been running from my area of interest, which is absolute fine. And lower, which is so annoying. But trading is patience. Like we all know, trading is a transformation of words from impatient trader to a patient trader. So we're just gonna keep holding since we're already inside. We just have like 76 pips. Also, I'm having a 3.76 RR, which is absolutely nice risk to reward. We're just gonna exercise patience to see if this will just go our way. So the next pair, we just jump in and run away way of interest. It's an hourly setup. I was literally looking at this level. The price should come back and mitigate, but guys, we can see the price is just running away from us. So our major pairs is from EU. EU, we are selling, we are selling EU, we are selling EU. We are we are waiting for GJ. We're looking for GJ for a buy. We're also looking for buy on NU. So guys, this is it. Let's see what this market will play out. But let's pay attention to EU. Let's see if EU will pay us. This is a very significant level here. This level here. Anyways, guys, let's see. Let's see. So, guys, today is the first day I am live streaming on YouTube. I basically focus more on TikTok and Instagram. But guys, today is my first time of live streaming on YouTube, and unfortunately, I have no view. But I know that it's a matter of time and consistency. Once I keep on, pushing, I believe that I will attract people who will definitely be interested on what I'm doing on my channel here, because I'm not just coming to dance. I'm not just coming to, do things that does not benefit my viewers. If you are, here definitely, and you are really really open to what I'm doing, trust me, we are all going to benefit from this live stream, and I hope your turning in will never be a waste. And I believe that with consistency, I'm going to have viewers. Today is my first day of streaming, so it's cool to not have a viewer, but I believe with time we are definitely going to have a whole lot of viewers watching our live stream here. Like I said, today is my first day, so YouTube do me well, okay? So I'm just watching EU, just watching EU, nothing more, nothing more. We're watching EU, and we're just hoping to see EU giving us nice move to the downside. Though we're just kind of contracting right now, but we hope to see EU really, really dropping down, because EU, the reason why I take EU, I've already break it down to you guys, is because you know price have mitigate off my higher time frame rate of supply. Europe USD is strongly bearish from the monthly time frame. If you take a look at the monthly time frame, we are going to see that price have already mitigated off the monthly area of supply level. And if you look at the daily time frame, after price mitigate of the monthly area of supply level, if you look at the daily time frame, you will see that the daily also have shifted from bullish to bearish, which is giving us that buyers are more likely the sellers are coming, they are actually taking over the market back, right? you know so after that daily area of mitigation, I still step down to the 2 hours time frame. 2 hours time frame is just giving us this break that we guys can see that currently I am watching over. So let's see if something will really really happen on EU. And also, if you are going to be part of this particular setup right here, this setup might last for the week, right? We might probably hold it straight to end of the week. So we have Europe USD. Let's see uh what this particular pair will do, guys. Let's see what this particular pair will do. And you guys should know, trading is a probability game, and trading is a game of patience. That's why it's the transformation of wealth to an impatient trader to a patient trader. That's how trading is being defined, as we all know. So we should be patient. I have EU on my watch list. I have GJ on my watch list. But currently, I am rooting for EU. I'm rooting for EU, guys. I really want to see this pair doing well for me. Though if it doesn't, it's still fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, guys, we have been here for 26 minutes, over almost 30 minutes here. I spent almost 30 minutes here. So guys, if you want to get access to me, you can do well to search for me on Instagram or on TikTok, or you can join my free Telegram channel. The link is on the is below right here. The link, you can also go to my profile on YouTube here. My Telegram link is right below my information there. You can click the the link and it will directly take you to my free Telegram channel where you get to have access to all my setups. Okay guys, wish you guys all a great weekend, and guys, you guys should not forget, like I said, today is my first day streaming and it's kind of really fun. Just sit on your screen watching and doing things that add value to your life. So I'm looking at you. Guys, if you have not yet followed me on YouTube, please do well and follow me on YouTube because I like I said, this will be my new home. I want to be streaming right here every day, every day. And if you want to know the time that I am about to come live on my YouTube, please follow me on Instagram. I am Showboy. I am underscore show underscore boy. So guys, that's how I actually put in the name. So let's go, guys. Please, if you enjoy, I have only one viewer today. Please, if you enjoy what I'm doing here, please can you just give me some reaction, like a fire emoji. So today will be the greatest day, like the beginning of my journey as a YouTube streamer.